Well, welcome back. Now, Volvo's sharper design language and feature-packed cars have made the Indian buyers sit up and take notice. Now, the company has seen a 28% growth in sales year on year and is now optimistic about taking a big piece of the market share from the Germans. Today, the company launched its brand new compact SUV, the XC40, for 39.9 lakh rupees ex-showroom India. CNBC TV 18's Areeb Sherwani caught up with Charles Frump, MD at Volvo India, on the sidelines of that launch and asked him about the company's India plans going forward. Take a look.
At the moment, we're around a 5% of the luxury segment. We see by 2020, with the introductions of products like XC40 to take us up over the top of a 10% market share. And with our growth in our network, I think that we are well on track to get there.
So 10% market share is the number that you've put. Any growth number that you can give us as well? What kind of growth would you expect year on year?
I think the numbers just definitely, I would say, from an expectation perspective, outperforming last year of 28%.
Now, most of your focus so far has been, at least in India, has been on diesel. The XC60 we saw launched in the D5 diesel variant as well.
Yes.
But the XC90, you have a plug-in hybrid variant of the T8.
We do.
What are your plans as far as hybridization or all-electric is concerned, as far as India is concerned? I know the Swedish Prime Minister has been in talks with the Indian Prime Minister as well.
I was there when it happened.
Right.
Yes,
You've also been in conversation with the Niti Aayog. We have also seen a little bit of back and forth on an EV policy.
Yes.
So what would your product planning be going ahead as far as all these circumstantial evidence is concerned?
Sure. Well, we as a company, Volvo, as you've seen today, we are committed to electrification. So what's very exciting for us is to see the India direction is also electrification, right? And I understand that maybe there's been some fits and starts, but it's very rewarding for us to see that the India strategy and the Volvo strategy are very much aligned. So what we would like to see, and we're already launching, as you said, in XC90, we have a plug-in hybrid. And we feel that the road to full electrification, until we get all of the infrastructure in place, is through plug-in hybrids.
You have started local assembly, you have a top-down approach, so you're going in for the 90 variants first, the XC90s in local production, the S90s in local production.
I'm impressed with your knowledge.
Thank you, it's my job to do my research. But so now the XC60 as well is going into local production. You've kept prices competitive. What kind of impact has that had on margins in the company? Wanting to keep the prices competitive despite having them now, with it being CKD, are you seeing a benefit, and will that benefit accrue to consumers going forward?
Yeah, I think clearly as we move to CKD there is a benefit, right? And that I see our pricing strategy, our aggressive pricing strategy, being a real investment into this market, right? We take India very seriously. And if you look in the Volvo world, we're actually the #1 growth market in all of Volvo. So this is something that we understand that pricing is a component of that. I don't think we'll ever be cheapest, but we definitely need to deliver value, whether it's a CBU or a locally assembled car. And we take that into account as we move forward and localize more and more.